Tell me, what makes you happy? Find that motivation. Find it! It's not motivation. It's never been motivation. What drives a person to do the things they truly desire is dedication, discipline, and goal. Fuck the motivation. You don't need motivation. Most of the people out here are running on survival mode, not motivation. It's do or die. You either do it and die, or you die without doing it. Do it or die. That's what it is. If you can't accept that, you can't understand that, you're not going to make it. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Just don't be afraid. Just have a good time. Try to smile every day. You matter. You truly do. Whether you believe me or not, I don't give a fuck. You matter. Okay? And you're gonna believe me. You matter to me. If you don't have any parents, you matter to me. If you do have parents, you matter to them. Or if they don't care about you, you still matter to me. You all do. So if you ever feel like a piece of shit, don't worry. We're all human. We all make mistakes. But we learn. We all learn. We all grow. You may not believe me, but I used to shit myself for a lot when I was, like 3 months old. You're probably like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Hey, I'm not afraid to admit the truth. You probably did too. You probably shit yourself at fucking 3 months too. Sorry for cussing. But dude, girls, boys, men, women, everyone, don't be afraid. Just don't be afraid. Just do what you want to do. Who cares? We're all gonna die. So who cares? Like why are you so scared of being judged by others? Why are you so fucking scared? We're all gonna die 100 years from now. I promise you, 100 years from now, none of this situation that's going on is gonna matter, and I bet you 90% of it will be forgotten. The only thing that's gonna be fucking remembered is what gets written down, what gets cherished and taught to the next generation. So this feeling of being scared to do something because somebody else is gonna judge you for it is pointless. It's meaningless. It has no meaning. Why should you be scared of somebody judging you? Now, think about it. Why should you be scared of someone looking at you while you're doing something you truly like doing, or you're trying to do to understand, or you're trying to survive? Because I promise you, we're all trying to survive. And I bet some people don't really care what you're doing. I promise you, I don't care what anybody else is doing. If somebody came up to me and just started recording me and said, "You're a bitch," then walked away, I wouldn't care. It might have been offensive towards others, but I just don't care. And now if I saw somebody, with a tripod in the middle of the street recording themselves, I wouldn't care. The only thing I would care is if they're in the middle of the street, that they get hit. But that was just an example. If somebody's at the park with a tripod recording themselves, I'll just be happy for them. You just gotta spread positivity into this world. And I don't care who you are. You can always become someone better. Trust me when I say this. I was not always this kind. I was not always this selfless. I was not always this positive, this brave, and this stupid. I learned a lot in life, and I'm sure a lot of people have too. A lot of people learn through mistakes. A lot of people learn through failure. And a lot of us build courage through the scariest moments of our lives. I can relate to that. So please don't be scared to be who you are. Don't be scared to be yourself. Don't be scared to be judged. Don't care what other people think about you. The only thing you should care about is how you feel at the end of the day before you go to sleep. Do you feel like you accomplished everything you needed to do that day? Did you do everything you told yourself you were going to do that day? If not, what did you do to better improve on it tomorrow? You know? Believe in a tomorrow man. What's the tomorrow man? It's you. Tomorrow. Tomorrow man, tomorrow person, whatever you want to call it. It's whatever you do today to better yourself tomorrow. You know? Like if you did laundry today, did you fold it? No, you left it for tomorrow. Okay, now it's tomorrow man's problem. But if you did it today, tomorrow man wouldn't have to worry about that problem because you did it today. And tomorrow man can do something else more productive or whatever tomorrow man has planned. Whatever God has planned. You know? You may not wake up tomorrow. You woke up today. Tomorrow's not promised. So do what you want to do. Record what you want to record. Don't be scared. Make that music video. Drop that album. I don't know. Write that poem. Write that letter to that girl. Text that person. Tell them how much you love them. Remember that you have parents too, and this is their first time living. You know? It's their first time being a human being. I was thinking about that. You know? Like, a lot of these people, everyone, this is their first time living on Earth. You know, we're all learning. Some of us learned different from others, but we're all learning to be human. And that's what's cool, because we're all different. No one's the same. Literally, not one person is going to be like another. May look alike, but they won't have the same experiences. Not the same friends, not the same colleagues, not the same problems, not the same issues. You know, we're all different, so why? You know? It's okay to be different. I want you to be different. Stand out. Don't be hiding yourself. Show yourself. Be who you truly are. God made you to be someone special. And I believe in you. I truly do. I believe in every single one. Hey, I believe in every single one of you. I don't care who you is. I don't care what you think of yourself. You're all marvelous people. You all have a great purpose. You all have the courage to become better, the strength to become better. We just have to do it, you know? Like that dude Shia LaBeouf said, just do it. It's that easy. Just do it. Like, what's holding you back, you know? Like there's nothing, absolutely nothing should be holding you back from doing what you want to do in this world. You are meant to be somebody great in this world. And I promise you, if you focus on yourself and you focus on your goals and you don't let other people's opinion about you affect you, you will make it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your situation is. You can do it. You can make it. You can do it. Say it to yourself right now that you can do it. Say it. You can do it. Okay? You can do it. Who's to say you can't? Your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your teacher, your coworker, your boss? They don't have the power over you. You have the power to control yourself, to react. Okay? You have a free will. You can react to any situation the way you want to. Okay? Just because a boss or your coworker or somebody with a better title than you tells you can't do it doesn't mean you shouldn't try. I am 25 years old and I was a manager at a fast food restaurant at 19. I'm not trying to brag, but I worked with people that were 3 times my age, telling them what to do. But I never felt superior to them. I always respected them, you know? There was an old man, his name was Derek. He was, when we first started working, him and I, he didn't like me because he was like, you know, a 19-year-old telling you what to do, you know? And you're like 50, 60 years old. You're like, nah, I'm not going to listen to this little kid. But that didn't stop me. You know, you're going to encounter a lot of difficulties in your life. And I promise you, they're all there to make you a better person. You know? Like, you go through the hardships in order to crack you open and make you a new person. Because if you were to be soft and not care, not be reactive, or just be boring, what kind of life is that? You know? Think of somebody that you may know of or know that doesn't do anything. How's their life going? And I mean, they don't do anything. Like, they don't work, no hobbies, no passion, no friends, no families. Like, just look at their life. I'm not saying you should judge them, but just compare it and pretend that's you. Versus somebody who has a passion towards something, has a hobby, has goals in life, and just strives for those goals every day. And there's like a lot of goals too, guys. Like, there's some goals you guys can shoot for and might take 5 years. Could take 10 years. And there's some goals that you can do within a minute. You know? There's levels to each goal. But the big goal, I feel, should be your happiness. Why do you want that Ferrari? Why? Ask yourself, why? I ask that all the time in my mind. Why? And it all comes down to, like, your personal feelings. You know? So the sooner you understand yourself, the sooner you understand why you want the things you desire. Why do you want that multi-million-dollar mansion? Why do you want $1 million? Why do you want the Rolex? Why do you want those Jordans? Why do you want 1 million followers? Why do you want the best vodka? I don't know. It all comes down to your emotions. The things you have built into your body and your soul. Something you can't buy. You know? You can't buy more time on this earth. You can't buy back the years you've already lived. You truly can't. No matter how rich you are. Not even the richest person in the world, who I don't care who it is, he cannot buy back 1 second of his life. And that's just life, you know? Like, you know? Like, what do you want to do? You know, what do you want to do with your life? I've wondered that since, like, I was, like, 6 or 5 years old. Like, I'm weird. I thought about a lot of weird stuff. Not normal stuff at a young age. Like, when I was 6 years old, I was like, why am I here? Why am I alive? Why my parents, you know, Why are they bigger than me? Why am I short? Why am I small? And I just slowly learned what being a human was, Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I lived a very unique life, and I continue to live a very unique life. Just like everybody else. Everybody else has a very unique life they're living, and I think that's really cool. So please, don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to speak up or express your thoughts and feelings. Because, like I said, 100 years from now, none of that is going to matter. It really isn't. You'll be dead or very, very old, but it's not going to matter. Ask. Most of you guys may have grandparents still. Ask your parents, grandparents, something that was like something they wish they had done versus something they wish they didn't do. Like, just get to know them. It may sound weird. You probably already know your parents, grandparents, but you know what I mean. Your parents have a very unique, different life compared to yourself. And I know I'm being very selective with the people I'm speaking to. Like, if you don't have grandparents or parents, I'm sorry. Ask a friend. Ask how their life has been compared to yours. And not realize that you do have it good. You have a house. You get to eat every day. If you're in school, you get to wear clothes to school. If you're working, you have a job. And if you have a job, you probably have a car. And if you have a car, you probably get money for gas and maintenance and all that stuff. And if you're a young person that's, not 18, and you live in a room that's, air conditioned, you have it good. There's not a lot of people that have that. I personally don't know them, but my parents grew up very, very different compared to myself. Something that you people may not realize how different other countries are. It's like the public, how do you say, restrooms, bathrooms? You have a bathroom at your house. You get to shower yourself inside your house. There's other places that they can't do that, man. Realize that you are blessed. Even if you consider yourself living in a shitty apartment, at least you have an apartment. You gotta be grateful for everything that you truly have in your life, that you fought for or that were given to you. So please, every day, take time out of your day to realize that you are blessed. You truly are. And you probably don't believe me, but you are. You are blessed. You have 2 fully functioning eyes. Your nose works. Your mouth works. Your ears work. You have both, hands with all 10 fingers. You got both your legs. And if you don't, you're alive still. There's always something to be grateful for. So I think you guys should write down every morning or express yourself every morning that you are grateful. Pray that you continue to have good health, Just show your gratitude towards the universe, towards God. Whatever you believe in. I believe in God, but we all have the right to think the way we want to think because of life. So, hey, just be yourself, And I don't have an outro yet, but I'll get one.